And now for your weekly dose of metal. Here are your hosts, Morgan Danielle and Luco Blaze on the Metal Experience.
Woo! And we just heard, and Hell followed with the night. Wait, this night is to Coroners, Chelsea Grin, False Sense of Sanity, and After the Burial. Oh, this one's gonna be tough. Cursing Akhenaten.
You suck.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
We are
It's
here
really hard to pronounce.
with Disrupting the Abacus. I am Luco Blaze with Morgan Danielle. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves, what you do in the band, and who's missing and what they do?
Well, I'm Adrian. I play lead guitar.
My name's Vito. I play drums.
My name's Andrew. I play rhythm guitars. And
The old-
with us tonight, we got Jason Schiff on vocals and Arturo Navarro on bass.
Is
They're not
that
with us, though.
is that microphone even on?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out. I mean, it says on. I'm very skeptical. Testing. Testing. Does this hurt? Does this work? You really have to press your mouth against that. Have fun.
They're all right here. Anyway, we're just getting Dave messed up the
This
time.
is
We're trying to get 5 more
yeah.
minutes.
This is a metal experience.
It's
I'm
like,
sorry.
You have 10 seconds. You're like, what the shit?
I got back from the dollar store. I had no idea what the fuck was going on. I was like, oh hey, 10 seconds left. Wow. I got back here just in time. All right, so I know not what to ask is the first question for today. Thanks
Let's
to
go ahead
Andrew's
and
insight.
ask that, not the
They
ask
don't
question.
want me to ask how they got the name. 'cause
The band
apparently-
name. You guys have no
You have
idea
no
how you
idea.
got the band name.
I mean, it's really nothing crazy if you really want to know.
It's nothing too crazy, you know. We just
There's no dramatic backstory
yeah,
or
we just
anything.
you know we need your name kind of to stand out. You know, we definitely
There's
need your name to
so
stand
many
out.
names are already taken. A lot of ideas we came up with were already used,
Definitely.
or
What were
words were used in some sort of way already. You know, this guy kind of just blurted that out one day, and
Yeah,
I think the other choice was Socks Hat on a Lamp. I believe.
yeah, I don't think that was.
it was one or the other, you know. So.
We actually went under the name Mandragora for about
Mandragora.
Yeah, for about what, 3
What,
months?
what does that mean? You
Some
just made
mythical
this
creature.
up?
It's like, it's a mythical creature.
That looks like what? That sounds awesome.
It's like a mythical creature that
Yeah.
screams so loud it deafens people.
Yeah, it's
like a siren?
almost.
it's more
But
like
it's like a root
plant,
creature.
It's mythological.
There's a root
garbage.
siren now? That's awesome.
But regardless, there was a band from, I believe, sorry if I'm wrong, Europe that had that name already, and they had that name for a long
you
time.
can never win, right?
Yeah, so we just decided to go something a little more standoutish, and it worked out. I mean,
There's no other band with Abacus or
disrupting, I
Disrupting.
guess. So.
I don't know. If you look us up on Google, we're the only thing that pops up.
Yeah, a
practically.
lot of bands got vague names these days, and it's really hard to find their material on the internet, and it's hard.
Speaking
it
of
sucks
which, the band from next week that's supposed to be on the show, I cannot find you online anywhere. I hope you exist.
So she found the band, booked them, and then yesterday she was
I
like,
found the email.
I can't
just
find
can't find
the
them online
band.
Any
anywhere.
music.
I was like, how am I supposed to tag them?
You just heard the name.
Do they
booked
really
them.
exist? They were like, oh, let's come on. I was like, okay.
what's the name of the band?
Good question. Dead Reckoning?
Dead
But there's
Reckoning.
like 20,000 Dead Reckoning bands, and not one of them is from Chicago. I'm
Oh, my
like,
goodness.
Georgia? Nope.
you have like 100
UK?
people lined up, like, yeah, we're
Nope.
here for the show.
So Dead Reckoning, Dead Reckoning from
Reckoning.
Chicago. I hope you're coming on next week. I'm awaiting an email because that was my only contact.
Did you
with
respond back to that email?
I did.
Oh man,
I did the smart thing and backtracked my thousands of emails.
it was funny because Morgan. It was funny yesterday. She goes, I can't find this band anywhere.
Mind
And I'm
you,
like, why don't you go back to the email that they
I
sent us? She's like,
was
I don't like going in there. It
super
scares
under
me.
the influence and doing my work and super
She's like, there's so many
crazy
emails.
and just like, oh my god, you have no idea. This is like walking into a cemetery. It's pretty scary.
So
But
many
anyway,
bands
back
out
to the
there, it's
band.
ridiculous.
Disrupting the Abacus. How did you guys all meet?
Well, we all grew up in the same neighborhood practically, but I didn't meet Andy. I met Andy and Vito through mutual friends. I met Andy through a former bass player, a buddy of mine. We used to be in a band together, and I met him. I remember at a little backyard party.
No.
I met Andy.
No, I thought you were talking about me.
Yeah, why don't you listen, dog?
Sorry.
All right, no, it's all good.
Me, bro.
I remember.
Sorry.
But yeah, I met Andy and we just started talking music, and he played guitar, I played guitar. We kind of hit it off right there. And then I met this guy, Vito. I believe at Mandy's house.
No,
That's not true?
It's not true. No. drove me around. You drop your girl around.
Oh, that's
So I
right.
thought you were-
I didn't even know who this kid was. He was sitting in my back seat.
Because he had a double XL Eagles jersey on. I thought he was about
An Eagles jersey?
Whatever.
Why?
He's out of control.
It was a McNabb jersey, my defense.
McNabb.
He's from Chicago. So.
Okay, all right.
But anyways, yeah, I met these guys through mutual friends, and I found out this guy played drums, and I asked him, hey, let's get together one day, and I went over to his crib, and we just started jamming. He blew me away with his drumming. I never experienced anything like that before, and then this guy heard we were playing, he said, let's just start jamming, and that's how it kind of got together. That was around like 2008, 2009.
It was like 5 years ago.
And we've been together ever since.
Is it the same original lineup from the beginning?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's very, very rare.
We actually had a girl, Sharon, who played bass for us for a few months, and then
Our main problem was, we tried to become a full group right off the bat, finding a bass player and a vocalist, through Craigslist, through internet friends, any way we could to just try to get something started. That was just not just the three of us. It didn't work out for the longest time. Like he said, we had Sharon was the first person to try out after like a year plus of us being together.
We us three recorded the EP with no vocalist. Me and Andy did all the vocals, and we played the bass. Did all the tracking ourselves.
Sorry. I'm easily distracted.
How I feel about dogs. I love those things.
ADHD.
But so we did our EP, and Andy said it would probably help us find a vocalist, and that's how we met Jason. He's from Texas. He's from Dallas. Our vocalist is from Dallas.
Right?
Yeah, I posted a Craigslist ad looking for a vocalist, and
He just moved to Texas to join you guys.
Oh, he moved here from Texas.
From Texas to here. He was
Just for you guys.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
he actually
Well,
came
no,
in-
not
I
necessarily.
like to say that. I like to say that,
but that's not true.
I like to say that, but he did move here to go to school. But we were kind of like, a helping boost for him to
Like
come
another
out here.
reason,
Yeah, he
so-
was
and he's
looking
still
for
here.
bands.
So this is, what.
He checked Craigslist before he was coming out to see if he could hear anything that he'd be interested in doing, and he came across our EP, and he said he liked it. And we actually tried out two other pretty good vocalists, and it was pretty tough. But once Jason came around, and we instantly got along with him. Like as soon as we picked him up from the train station, and he's a good guy. He's
How long ago did you find him?
about two years ago.
About 2 years ago.
And
So-
our bass player was the final tool, pretty much.
He comes from a friend of. We were friends with his old band, the Depths of a Desperate Man. He was in that band. He played guitar, but he plays bass in our band now. And we only see him once a week 'cause he works so damn much.
And here you are.
Yes, here we are.
Here we are.
So for those that haven't heard Disrupting the Abacus before, how would you guys describe your sound? Like what influences you guys as individuals and your sound?
If you're gonna ask me, I grew up on Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, Sabbath, Metallica, Slayer, all that stuff, Pantera. And then, I started listening to heavier metal as I got older, like Cannibal Corpse and stuff like that. And then, I met Andy, and he showed me a bunch of these just amazing bands. Just they blew my mind. I wasn't too crazy about the screaming, but it eventually grew on me, and I loved it. And, it's just, I really enjoy playing heavy metal, and it's just, I would describe our music as just very heavy melodic, I believe. It's just, it's pretty,
nice-
it's
a
kind of
nice-
progressive, too.
It's a nice mix of a lot of different genres.
That's true.
We don't try to just stick to, say we're just one thing. It's a nice little.
A lot of the Iron Maiden influences mixed with like the new breakdown styles. It's it's really cool. Like the old school riffs.
Yeah.
Like the new kind of metal.
Kind of like old meets new, kind of like we're trying to get a nice even keel of all our influences in there.
But still try to stand out in an over, populated genre these
Yeah,
days.
there's so many great bands out there.
Yeah, I mean we've
So tough.
You guys, I'm sorry.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You guys just released a
debut.
full length CD, and what's that bad boy called?
It's
Arrival.
The Arrival, yes.
The Arrival.
Released it on January 7th. I
January
believe.
7th, perfect. And we're gonna hear hopefully the whole entire album tonight, all 12 tracks.
Awesome.
We'll
I know
do-
that the last time, it must have been back in December. we
December
met with
21st.
Matt
class.
Growl. We were
Yeah.
hanging out and we ran into Jason at your band space, and he showed us the first track before it got released. It
and
blew
we
my
were like,
mind.
holy,
Awesome.
We're like,
holy
when are you
fuck,
coming
we
on the
need to
show?
come on
Please
our
tell
show."
me you are
Thank
going to
you.
book something
Well,
now. Thank God you were good to go tonight. I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, you're not going to believe we got on a show. It's
We're
Disrupted.
happy
She
to be
literally
here.
said
We're
that.
happy to be
She literally said that.
It's awesome.
Oh my
Thank
God, you
you.
have
I was
no
like,
idea
oh
who
my
I
God.
got on the show.
Well,
Thank you very
surprisingly,
much.
like
Blushing.
We're getting pretty good feedback from the album. A lot of people are digging it, so we're really grateful for all the fans we got out there. And, we just hope they're digging it and they keep listening to it and come out to see us when we're playing shows.
And you said you guys just played a show on Saturday. Where was that at?
We just played a show at Mojo's in Joliet with Veil of Maya, Era,
And
Reflections.
Is that where you got your hoodie?
Sumerian, and Victims. No, I've actually
He's
had this
had
for
that.
quite a while, but I'm a long time Veil of Maya fan, and it was really amazing to
a
actually
great
stare
experience.
stage with
Yeah, it was awesome.
some local
It was awesome.
heroes like that.
Being
you
on
know,
stage,
it
just like
Really
recording
awesome.
it from on stage.
We had a good
Yeah.
time. We had a little mishap with our equipment, but
Yeah,
once we got going, people were beating each other up. And
Yeah, that's what I heard.
it was great.
Couple people
I seen
didn't
a
wanna get
dude
in the pit, they said.
Superman punching
Punching
somebody in
each
the
other. I was
pit.
like, all right, that's awesome.
I heard it got pretty brutal. So
Well, let's hear the first track off of.
Well, the first track is an intro, and since we have 12
Let's
songs,
play-
we'll do 3-song chunks every time.
Sounds good.
Chunks.
So what are the first 3 songs to introduce the world to Disrupting the Abacus?
Well, The Arrival is a nice little intro to the album to get the overall feel of what you're about to experience and how brutal it is and how melodic it could be. And then you got what's the next
Agartha.
song? Agartha is it's like
It goes right into it. It's like
Yeah.
the first song ends, it goes right into it.
kind of a groovier track, but it has its moments where it gets pretty heavy. And then the song after that is Archetype, right? It was kind of a thrashier track.
yeah,
But
much faster.
Well, after we
you got
done.
good tempos,
Melodic.
good tempo changes in between.
I'm hard. Let's hear this. Let's do it. Disrupting the Abacus.
Let's do it.
Nothing deep, the blind you might want to grab some tin foil and
And now, back to the metal experience.
Did you say hookers and blow?
No, I said the metal experience.
That's not nearly as good.
What was about tinfoil? I missed that, Dave.
Yeah, what was-
Explanation?
I have no idea. I was trying to pull something else up and that just started playing. So
You better have tinfoil.
was like-
Yeah, what was that?
Is that part of the song?
Foil.
Was he rapping with tinfoil?
That was our hidden track. Is tinfoil.
Yeah, there we go. I like it.
Hidden
we
track,
go.
tinfoil.
First ever live hidden track. Find that on the CD. You won't.
We are.
I didn't even know that was on the CD. You know? That's deep track, deep cut right there.
So there was an intro and then 2 songs that we just heard. The question is, what songs were they?
That was The Arrival,
Agartha,
Agartha, and Archetype.
So for those that want to call in, we are live 773-657-3341. We are live until 10, so definitely call in 773-657-3341.
And where did you guys record that absolutely brutal music we just heard?
Thank you, sir. Well, we recorded with a buddy of ours, CJ Romano, in what was the town? Des
Plains. Actually, out of his bedroom.
What?
You recorded that in a bedroom?
Yes.
Well,
the drums
do you know what?
Meadows.
No, that's
This
true.
album was recorded all the sections in different places in different areas all over.
That's why it
was
took so
ridiculous.
long.
Yeah. So like basically,
Well,
the
someone
drums,
mixed the fuck out of that.
That was awesome.
Yeah, about 9 people that
Yeah,
showed him, but you know.
Yeah.
Well, he.
9 people to record the CD. Holy shit.
Basically,
Well, this guy did all the tracks.
I met up with CJ through a buddy of mine, Mike Shanahan. He
Mike Shanahan.
He
Why does
plays,
that sound
he plays
familiar?
guitar in Delta.
There we go.
formerly of,
That's why.
Delta,
Oh,
what up?
Delta.
Yeah, Mike. No, but
You hear Mike?
yeah,
you hear
Mike? But yeah, that was for you, buddy. But no, I met up with CJ Romano. He gave me a pretty good deal on the full length. No recording time, just 900 for just a straight, boom, just for that.
Nice.
He did the drums for Vito in his buddy Brad's basement, which we thank you for very much.
Thanks, Brad, for your
We,
basement.
Thanks,
we did all
Bradley.
we did all the guitars and bass in CJ's bedroom out of an XFX.
And we recorded everything on Pro Tools. CJ was great, man. I mean, he was real helpful. He really helped us out with a lot of things.
Give us a lot of ideas.
Gave us
that,
some good
you know,
ideas to work with. I mean, he was a really cool kid, and he actually has a guest solo on our instrumental
Track number
song.
5.
Ooh.
And, he's a phenomenal guitar player too.
He and like from there, we met up with Trademark Terry Martin and at our Rock Spot Studios. He did our vocal recordings for us. And then we found Ryan Mack through Adrian.
Yeah, that's
and
the
he did
production.
the mastering.
It's like 5 or 6
So
guys.
yeah, there
right
was
there.
about 5 people. I wasn't too far.
But yeah, it's been through a lot of hands, but the finished product was pretty good sounding to us. I mean, we were really happy with it, and so far everybody's been happy with it. I haven't really heard many complaints.
Oh, you're switch your mics over here.
This guitar player keeps moving this around his mouth. I know that he's not used to holding it.
That's what she said.
I keep hearing
Oh,
him cut
boy.
out. He's like,
I was
Oh,
like,
boy.
I think I
like,
should
yeah, we
probably take
recorded out
this
of-
because who knows what he's talking about. Yeah. So that's Andrew.
Oh boy.
So tell us, who wrote the lyrics? Was that all Jason?
Jason.
Do
yeah.
you know
I mean, well,
anything?
Well, Adrian wrote the lyrics
for
to
Incursion and Absolute Zero.
So what are those lyrics about? Tell us the
Well,
details.
Incursion is based off mythology, kind of like Greek mythology, stuff like that. Like it was actually inspired. I was watching the movie Immortals,
Ooh.
and I had my buzz on, and
folks.
I started getting ideas, and I based it off King Hyperion and how it would have been if he would have won the battle. Kind of like I took the idea. Of,
Wait till you see 300.
I seen them both.
The Empire
He did.
State.
Oh, we did.
Oh my
was
God.
great.
My
Epic.
favorite, my favorite scene in that movie were the boobies.
There was plenty.
3D.
She
you know?
was not hot until that part.
Yeah, I was like, they better show her fucking boobs
Hey,
in this
that
movie,
was-
and then they did. I was like, yes.
That was a very intense sex scene, though. It was pretty
It was-
great.
it was
Right?
rough.
It was
It was
kind of
rough.
like, this guy's going to do it, but he's not going to join them.
I was like, man, I wish you would kick me around a little bit. You know?
I didn't mean to give that away, by the way.
Oh boy, we got some people angry out there now.
Oh shit!
But,
Spoiler
yeah,
alert!
I mean,
Tell me how you
Watch it for the
feel.
boobs.
He said it late.
773-657-331.
that song, I mean, was basically just mythology stuff, and then Absolute Zero is kind of about like kind of a little more personal. It's about it was influenced by my brother. It's just kind of about drug addiction and stuff like that. Just growing up with dealing with addiction and your family, with people you love and stuff like that. And it's kind of a little more personal, but it's still a heavy song, and kind of gets the point across.
I'd say it's one more of our more catchier tracks, one of our
And
more
then-
staples song. That
Yeah, it's
represents
probably
our band.
it's
I
off
was
the
gonna
EP.
say it was about the Chicago weather this past year. It's been
No.
That's the next
zero whole
album.
time.
No, but
next
and
one.
then practically the other songs, Jason does all his masterminding right there. I mean, he's a great lyricist. He writes really good stories. I call him. He's just awesome. And
Got a lot of cowboy lyrics.
no, I'm sure he could write some, but he's really the thing with Jason.
His lyrics are actually really intelligent. And
See, the funny thing with Jason was like, I expected him to be total like cowboy when I met him. Like,
Hey,
what's
how's it
up,
going,
what's up,
guys?"
y'all? How you doing? My name's Jason. It's like total accent.
It sounds like Australian. What do you
I got a pack of
The guys in Upon a Burning Body before.
Yeah, right.
yes.
They're
But,
definitely
he
not
said
like that
yes.
either.
Yes,
Well, I'm from the Midwest. I don't go anywhere. But yeah, I mean, he's a great lyricist, and we're really happy to have him on board, man. I mean, without him, I don't know what the rest of these lyrics would be about.
Because honestly, he stepped it up with the rest of the lyrics. It's not it's not your typical take on metal lyrics. It's actually a little more thought out and in depth. If you actually take the time to read the stories, you might actually
it's more
like
story-
Well,
the
it's
lyrics.
like storytelling.
Yeah.
Once
you know,
once you
it's-
put out the CD and you insert that booklet, I'll definitely be taking a gander.
So, speaking of that, how can everyone find this new CD?
Your best bet right now is going to disruptingtheabacus.bandcamp.com.
Are you still-
Yeah, I can see them in the corner of my eye.
Stay still,
Bouncing
Andy.
around that mic.
Jesus.
I think just because of you, I'm going to
Holy
ask
shit.
our station
I have a problem
manager.
staying still.
He's got to
funny.
invest in a headset.
Well, you could-
I keep
microphone.
catching myself here.
You're going to have to get a boy band mic. I'm sorry.
Oh,
It's
Jesus.
not working
Go
over
Sammy
here.
Hagar
Wrapped around the
mic.
neck with
Yeah, he's like dancing
That is
over
funny.
here.
A boy band mic.
Oh,
But
my
yeah, I mean, you can honestly hear the album everywhere streaming online: SoundCloud, YouTube, Bandcamp, Last.fm. There's just type in our name in Google, Disrupting the Abacus.
Yeah,
you
you
can
can find
literally
us.
find our songs everywhere that partake to this album and our first EP. If you're looking to pick up a copy right now, your only way to get that is disruptingtheabacus.bandcamp.com.
Yeah, you could download it.
And we will be having hard copies pressed soon as
Soon.
our guy stops failing us.
So, what's all the upcoming the merch and stuff you were saying you have that in the works? So just your guys keep failing.
Well, the
you?
CDs,
we had some CDs,
T-shirts.
T-shirts, stickers. We're getting some stage scrims set up. We're trying to get everything set up. And it's
Things
just
just
it's been complicated.
very
It's rough
complicated.
to do everything yourself. We're a do-it-yourself band. We got jobs. Everything is
it's time.
nothing's free.
Time,
So
time and
nothing's
money.
given to us either. So we gotta get everything ourselves, and it's a pain in the butt sometimes. But that's just how it is.
But yeah, we're really hoping to have shirts and CDs for our show, but that didn't come through, and we're really disappointed with that because I think some people are really interested in our merch, and we didn't have anything to give them, which
But
sucked.
soon enough, we will have some merch. I
Hey, it
would say in
just
the
makes
next few
people
months.
want you even more.
That's right.
Because
you so bad.
once you guys come out with that, more people are going to be
Well, we got some cool shirt ideas coming out.
Yeah,
and,
we got at least a nice 4 or 5 designs in
Oh
the
my
works.
God.
Do you have those
Yeah.
up on
Nothing
anything?
yet.
Nothing.
No, they're still being
No.
still
Nothing
being
to show
dropped.
off?
They're all right here in our brains.
They're on our brains. Nah, but our guy is supposedly working on them. Hopefully, he has something to show to us soon because we're getting kind of impatient. We want some merch ready to give
Are
to the
you, are you
people.
going to do shorts?
That would
Yes.
be nice.
Yeah, we
Oh
actually
my God.
considered
Feel like
that too.
we
I
need to
a
get the
pair of
shirts
and one of
first.
every shirt in a medium. Please save one for me.
Well, as soon as we get them, we'll make sure that you get hooked up with those.
We got you. We
For
got
sure.
you.
All
Well-
right, Dave.
Dave, I think you know what time it is.
Let's hear it from the soundboard.
You're not going anywhere. You're staying right
And
here.
we already know the segments.
Doesn't
I
mean
can't
you
listen-
don't
I
have to
can't
hear
hear Dave.
You can hang out and listen to it. You
Dave,
don't want to hear it?
no.
What do you-
It's
what do you
funny.
got
You can
for
make
us? He
fun
goes,
of Dave
"No."
all you want. It's okay. what you got, Dave?
All right, so there's been plans announced to release Dead Kennedy's original
This
series
wasn't the first thing that I
7-inch
thought he'd open
collection.
up with. Did you not read the local model news?
I'm getting to that. That's what I'm saving for the end.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
jeez.
Sorry.
Well, because I was going to play something else.
All
from-
right, all
yeah,
right, all
anyway.
right, all right.
What were you saying about the Dead Kennedys? What?
That there's going to be a re-release of their singles through Manifesto Records. This one is going to have California Uberalis, then Men with Dogs. Second one is going to have Holiday Cambodian Police Truck. Third one, Kill the Poor Insight. 4, Too Drunk to Fuck in the Prey.
Too drunk to fuck.
5, Nazi Punks Fuck Off, Moral Majority. 6 is going to be Bleed For Me, Life Sentence. And 7 is going to be Halloween and Saturday Night Holocaust.
Well, there you go. That's 7 separate CDs.
They say disc, so I'm guessing it's going to be like a box set or something.
Oh, there you go. That's cool.
So that you can actually pre-order through, they said, Amazon. H2O is also working on a new album due out later this year.
All right.
Transplants are also working on an album of cupboards.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I like the first album a lot.
Yeah, right.
I don't know who gets that excited for the transplants.
Hey,
yes.
Tim Armstrong.
Thank you. Thank you.
Totally stoked.
I mean, Tim's a good guitarist, but he's kind of a scumbag. Just
He's kind of a
I
giant.
like Rancid.
He's like a walking piece of shit. That's what I think he is.
This
I agree.
dude and me
Sorry,
are
guys.
best friends now. Can't go on your Rancid and
Oh my God.
everything.
But
Rancid.
Last time I listened to them was
it's gonna be a
Guns
whole
and
album
Guns.
of covers though.
Some Operation Ivy.
Some op is pretty sweet.
But yeah, it's
I
gonna
still
be.
feel super ghetto listening
Jesus.
to those in my car. And
Why do you feel ghetto?
'cause there's a lot of rapping in it.
So
That and that Travis Barker album, Give the Drummer
I used to
Song.
actually be in a
listened to
punk
that and I'm
band
like,
when I was
holy
younger.
shit. You don't know Travis Barker's album? He did a bunch of collaborations with a bunch of rappers where he plays drums behind and does the beats
Like
for 'em.
Soldier Boy.
No,
heard
but
that's
no,
the only one I heard.
it's
That's the only one.
legit.
That's the
They're
only one.
That's the only
old
one I
songs.
heard.
The only metal vocalist that guest appears on there is Corey Taylor. Everybody else is just straight up rappers.
Really?
And it is crazy because it is
I never heard that. No. I have to check it
legit
out.
just
I wonder if Franz from
he had
Attila's
bomb
on
all
there.
over.
I fucking doubt it.
Check out Get the Drummer
dude.
Song.
He's a rapper now. He's about to drop his first album.
Franzilla.
You ain't going nowhere, bro.
Shout out
Morgan
to Attila.
Morgan told me that yesterday. She's like, "Hey, the lead singer from Attila just released a
He's
rap
going
album."
to
See,
Like,
I was right.
and me from across the room like, "Fuck that guy."
Well,
I love Attila,
look.
though. I love Attila.
I will
that
admit,
dude is so white.
their first 2 albums are awesome.
He's so
and
right?
I'm not too
About
crazy
the Life
about their
was
new
like,
one.
eh.
I don't like that.
There's
album
only
too
like
much.
3 songs on there I like. It was very disappointing.
I'm more of I like Rage.
I like a
It's
couple
great.
Yes!
breakdowns and stuff.
Yeah,
but
no, I like
I don't like
Rage.
the lyrics.
Outlawed's good.
So Outlawed is good, but Rage is where it's
Yeah,
at.
that's their best material, in my
like
opinion.
Attila.
I
That
mean,
dude is so white.
So white. First time I saw him, I'm like, that dude's goofy looking.
When we saw him live, he legit acted like he was some white rapper. I thought he was gonna. It was just a stage.
he gets down. He gets
Nope.
down.
No,
Franz
he's-
gets
he's
down.
legit-
I got love for
He
Franz.
legit talks like that. It's so funny. Everybody else is normal.
I never.
they're-
I actually got the pleasure to meet everybody but them when I went to see them, or but Franz. I met the whole band but him. I don't know where he was.
In Mojo's?
Yeah, the
Oh yeah, when I saw him with Chelsea Green.
One of,
remember?
one of the guitar players walked up to me in the bathroom and offered me $1 to hit my joint, and I was like, "Dude, I'm like,
Yeah,
just
they-
kidding,
they-
bro. You don't gotta give me."
You know what though? They ain't
$1,
offering. They're smoking their own buds now. They're doing pretty good now. 'Cause
Yeah, I'm
they
sure
they're blowing up, man.
Attila.
Bumming hits
They're
off
doing
joints
good right
for
now.
$1 anymore.
What else you got for us, Dave?
all right, so it's been a while since I mentioned them, but Against Me has been announced to the Download Festival lineup. So I mentioned this a while ago. Against Me is also going to be joining bands like Chevelle, Avenged Sevenfold, Rob Zombie. No, I got the whole
Avenged.
list. Yeah, so Friday it's going to be Avenged Sevenfold, Rob Zombie, within Temptation, Black Label Society, Offspring, Bad Religion. Opeth's going to be there.
Very weird lineup.
It is very.
Where's
very
that
erratic,
at?
Very crazy.
Where's that at, Dave?
Somewhere in
That's in
Europe.
that's actually going to be Download Festival in England.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Well, that
that's
makes sense
why.
then.
Yeah.
It's a festival.
Any
Yeah, and then, the next day is actually going to be
I got that one.
the next day is going to be Linkin Park, Fall Out Boy, Bring Me the Horizon, Kill Switch. Twisted Sister's going to be there
That's
the same
the
day.
best day.
Twisted Sister.
Bon Jovi's gonna be there too, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that for
Getting
real?
down on some Jovi.
Let's see. It's the last day is going to be Aerosmith, Alter Bridge, Steel Panther, Volbeat, Trivium,
Steel Panther.
Seether. Dillinger's also going to be
terrible.
Is
Dillinger's
Seal
Game
gonna
Plan.
be there?
Seal?
I want to hear.
Seal's
Kiss-
gonna be
I wanna
closing
hear
the
Kiss
night
from
out.
a Rose.
That's a
No,
great song. Great song.
But Sepultura is going to be there.
I like Sepultura. I like those guys.
Yeah, it's a huge fesival for people who can afford to go.
Closing the night out is
Where's
Seal.
that again? In Europe, you said?
Yeah, it's going to be in
UK.
Donington Park in
Oh,
England.
Donington. That's where they
Oh,
said Monsters of
Donington, yeah,
Rock.
he's been
That's
there
where they
so
used to do the
many
monster.
times.
You know, I'm old
That's
school
a
metal
huge
head.
thing
So many
that,
times.
you
But he's
know,
been there so many times.
I've never been,
Goes
but at
over a
88,
huge
it was
field.
wild.
Everyone's talking over each other.
the huge field that you probably wouldn't be able to see eventually if you showed up there. It's
What-
not even worth the money.
What else you got, Dave?
All right, Ghost Ship signed with Inner Strength and will release a new album, Cold Water Army.
All right. I don't know who that is.
Who?
All right, never mind then. Speaking of who, the Ghost Inside announced a U.S. tour.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Speaking
Who?
of who,
Yeah, no one.
Who's inside?
I heard of
no
them.
One, no one? Really?
Yeah, I've heard of them.
And finally, sad news. Frontman of Gwar, David Brockie, has died. They have not released an official statement of what caused it. But the police do not suspect foul play, which is a good thing. Randy Blythe actually released it.
release it. Sorry, I don't mean to.
He
This
released
is
his
brutal.
statement. He said, right now, if I were truly to honor Dave in the way he would do it, and if it were me that died, I would make a completely tasteless joke about his death. But I do not have the stomach for that. Dave would, but not me.
Now
That just sums up the guy Odorous was. He was crazy.
that guy was the shit.
And because of this tragic news, I actually want to play the commercial for the Barbecue Brew.
Yeah,
That
can I?
sounds good.
Can
Let's
we?
do it.
Is that still available? Because I
Uh,
never
there
was
is-
able
Every
to get
single
it.
time I looked into it, it
Yeah,
was sold
Okay,
out.
so there's the 5th annual Barbecue at had HAD.
You can do it.
You
it's-
expect
it
me
look-
to
look
figure
like
out how to pronounce this?
Hadadis Lake, HADAD''S Lake, 7900 Osborne
You're giving me the
Turnpike.
exact address right now?
Yes,
Why?
because you can look this up later. This is going to be in it says it's supposed to be August 16th to 2014. They're still going on. I believe they're still going to do it. It's the fundraiser for Ring Dog Rescue, where they're going to have their barbecue brew, their beer, obviously, and their barbecue sauce and food. So you can still get tickets.
You gave me an address to a show that I will be unable to attend because it's halfway across the United States.
Well, I want to go there.
So 7900 Osborne Turnpike.
Yeah, right. In Virginia or Maine.
Yeah,
or
Richmond,
something.
Virginia, I believe.
Yeah.
Well, let's play this video.
I'm not going there.
America. Beautiful.
I like it already.
Free. Untamed.
Okay.
She ain't no place for pussies. America is one fine-looking piece of land with a strength powered by the blood in her amber-waving veins. And by blood, I mean bear. And by beer, I mean barbecue brew. Barbecue. That's right. The masters of the blood provision are now providing you, the hulking masses, with a transfusion
Well,
of
that's a
thirst
lot of
and
beer.
gorge and delight.
How come we can never get it? There's
From
so
the
they
crystal
have a
blue
full
underground
warehouse of
rivers
it.
the Antarctic to your face. Barbecue brew slides through your thirst. Barbecue brew, the only thing that guar won't spill.
I like the dramatic music.
Right?
That was funny.
That was
And
great.
you know what's funny is Odorous has walked around half naked
Yeah.
for almost his whole entire life in
I don't
front of
think I ever saw this dude
thousands
without a
and
mask.
thousands
It's
and
so
millions
weird.
of people.
Have you never seen him without his makeup?
No, I have.
Yeah, I have.
Now,
Just
after they
recently. I
released
never
it.
had before. I mean,
And to
I
think that
Oh,
dude
yeah,
was
actually, the
50,
other
I
day,
would have
yeah.
never
First time.
guessed.
No, he didn't look-
Never
he didn't
would
look
have
50.
guessed.
You know what's actually very awesome too that doesn't get enough credit is the Dave Brockie experience or experiment. I can't remember.
Oh, the Dave
his,
Brockie experience?
Yeah, his side project
The
band
acoustic
besides
show.
Guar. It's,
Yeah.
it's pretty fucking awesome.
I never
That's
really
all
got
I
into Guar too much.
I didn't
I
either.
like
the
them.
live show was okay.
I never got the pleasure
Their
of seeing them
music
live.
was-
I heard they're
The live
amazing
show's
live.
I
though.
seen him at Riot Fest a couple years ago.
Oh, yeah, I was there.
Yeah.
Oh, Dave.
Fucking awesome.
Dave was like, I was naked.
But you know, that's the first time I ever seen it. It was pretty nuts, man.
Yeah, they're crazy, man.
Because-
They're probably
It was like Fallout Boy and Guar.
Yeah,
wasn't that the
No, two different years.
they're probably one of the most
Well, they had
theatrical
August,
bands
they had
I've
August
ever,
Burns Red and
ever
I
heard
did remember.
about. I never had the pleasure of seeing them, but
So
they're
good. What
pretty
a
crazy.
lineup.
He looks so crazy. He looks so like normal without his makeup
Right?
on. It's nuts.
That's him. Oh my god.
Like,
Normal?
That looks like a dude you just see walking down the street addicted to crack cocaine. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Too soon,
right?
soon. I'm
Too
sorry.
No. He would have wanted it that way.
He would have wanted it that way. He told me that.
God
I
bless his soul.
really want
Hey,
that
look, it's
free
Mike the
Randy
Bike.
Blythe shirt.
Mike the Bike. Oh boy.
Well, let's,
Starting to go in that direction now,
I think
isn't
it's
it?
I think we should do another
Yeah.
chunk of disrupting the Abacus tunes.
Oh yeah, that sounds good.
What are the next three songs? You guys know?
This
off
next
the-
one's this next three are Incursion, The Calm Before, and Currents.
Woo.
Well, let's do it. Hopefully, no one took offense to.
No.
Yeah, for those that
Dave
want to call
Rocky is the
in,
shit, by the
hold
way.
on,
I'm
hold
wearing my
on.
Rest in
Guar
peace,
shirt.
Odorous. Rest in peace, bro.
773-657-3341. You can call in when we're done with these songs.
No mercy, but a patient in the sky. is not rock and roll. You're goddamn right.
This is the Metal Experience, and now back to Morgan and Luco.
That's my old band.
Is it
really?
Yeah.
Sick?
Yeah, it's all right. Whatever.
Among the Fallen.
Yeah. Oh, how did you know that?
Because, dude, we
I
actually wanted to name our band
like
that,
I
dude.
said before, band names are already always taken. I thought
talked about that. I remember we
myself
talked
of
about
Among
that.
the Fallen as our own band name
That's
a
funny.
long time ago. So,
long
you know, obviously without
There was
no one, there's no.
it was
Yeah,
it was funny being in Among the Fallen when we did a Google search for those bands, and we found one in some other state, and they were like, we haven't seen anything new from them. We're like, fuck it, we'll take it.
I believe that's the ones that we found first
And they-
when we
Yeah,
searched that name.
and they then I found a band that I actually picked for the unsigned band pick of the week, and they were called Flawless Among the Fallen, and they were fucking epic. And those guys are badass too. Check them out.
I
Flawless
did just
Among
recently
the Fallen.
find another.
Vito
Among the
actually has an
Fallen.
Among the Fallen T-shirt. That he got.
I believe it's
You gave to him.
Really?
It was at the Clash show.
I should have worn it.
It was at
That's
the Clash
fucking
show.
hilarious.
No.
Oh yeah, because we had a bunch of extra merch after we broke up, so I'm like, well,
I remember you
fuck,
gave him
why don't
one.
we just?
All you had was smaller, else I would have.
Yeah, I talked to the other guy, Dan, who had them. I'm like, hey, I mean, we made our money back on these, and they're just sitting in a bin in your garage. You mind if I just give them out for free? He's like, yeah, come pick them up. I'm like, fucking ain't right. So we gave them out. I'm glad you got one.
Yeah, dude.
I was at the Clash show. I remember.
Super tight.
Super tight.
Yeah, we only had
Dude.
limited
smalls.
Yeah, it was.
amounts of. I remember this old dude. He had to have been like 80 years old. He comes up, and I'm like, hey, you want one of these free shirts? Maybe get freaky when the wife's not home. Put it on and dance around your house. And he wasn't listening to me,
He was
but
super-
I totally said that to him. Morgan smacked me there. I'm just like, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know.
Did he take the shirt though? Did he take the shirt?
He didn't. He walked away. He's like, you got any extra large? I'm like, I got small, man. You want to fit into
That's
a
why I was
small?
like, Vito.
all you.
I remember you said you got small. I'm like, here, Vito. I gave it to him. This ain't gonna
It
fit
makes
over
me
my
look
head.
huge.
Makes me look ripped.
It does. It makes him look swole. Swole Jason Biggs.
I don't even know if I.
Hey,
I don't even
let's
know
not
if I
go
have
there.
one of those shirts. I gave them all away. But well, we are back with Disrupting the Abacus. What were those 3 songs we just heard again?
That was Incursion, The Calm Before, and Currents.
I'm glad you're on that. I can't think that quick.
Now, you guys said you just play a show on Saturday, and you did have a show coming up, but it was canceled, unfortunately.
Yeah, we were supposed to play with It Lies Within at Bada Brew out in God, where
Crest
Bada
Hill.
Brew.
Crest Hill.
Crest Hill.
God, where?
I actually do
We
like
played-
that place though. It's a good
Yeah,
place.
It's awesome
you know, I had a
venue.
lot-
We played with It Lies Within before. Those guys are really cool guys. Shout out to them, man.
Yeah, if you ever want, check them out. It Lies Within.
Lies Within from Michigan, metalcore.
But you said right now you guys are taking a small break. You're going to record it. You guys just released a full length CD, and now you're going to go and record another
Well, no.
song. What were the plans? You're fucking with me over here.
No,
What?
no. See, we're gonna start the writing process to see
For the next album.
For the next
yeah.
album, see.
Who knows how long that'll take to finish, but we're definitely going to start.
Writing
Now
some
we
new
already have like
songs.
2 or 3 songs about started. We got tons and tons of ideas,
We have
but
a
we're
lot
going to
of
start
ideas.
putting everything together. In the next, start a few months here, start getting the ball rolling on that.
So
And
excited.
we're gonna be recording a single. No, don't expect it anytime
Anytime
soon.
soon,
I'm
but
not gonna give
hopefully-
you a date.
Yeah,
But
we're gonna do it ourselves too.
Yeah,
so
we're
it'll
gonna
take a while.
we just kind of want to test the waters with our
With our own
existing
name.
fans and see if people would like what we produce ourselves. Everything done ourselves.
How it would sound
Yeah,
and
and if
see
people
how-
dig it, we'll do the next whole album ourselves.
Ourselves.
So.
Oh
Save
man, that's a
little bit of
lot to
money.
take.
So we only got one influence, but we're still missing some. So individually, what are your influences and what inspired you to pick up the instrument that you're playing now?
Go ahead, Andy.
Vito?
Well, all right. Well, I started playing drums when I was like 13 or like 12 or 13 years old. I got my first drum.
You're
coming
like 17 now?
I'm 23, believe it or not. I'm 23. But,
You could pull off a solid
Look, Mom, I
17.
got lip ring.
my birthday just passed.
It's the resident baby.
Happy
of the
birthday!
band.
Happy birthday!
When was your birthday?
But Valentine's Day.
Oh,
Yeah.
mine's the 16th.
Is it
Yeah.
really? Yeah,
Woo!
Valentine's Day.
Happy
2 days
birthday.
apart.
Aquarius.
Yup,
But,
we're awesome.
Anyways, yeah, I got my first drum connection when I was in like 3rd grade, but I don't know, I really wasn't like too into it at first. And then I got into metal because I heard As I Lay Dying. I heard their
Oh.
song Confide.
As I Lay Dying.
It's like
Confined?
yeah,
Yes.
Confide. That's like one of the first like metal songs, like metalcore songs I heard, and I really got into it. And then I started listening to metal like that, and then I heard this guy showed me August Burns Red, I think. or
Ah.
This guy or somebody else showed me August
so
Burns
good.
Red, and like
Was it the CD
Man-
Messengers? 'Cause
no,
that's
it was
CD.
it was Thrill Seeker.
Thrill
It was
Seeker.
Thrill
Love it,
Seeker.
love it, love
It was Thrill
Thrill
Seeker. I
Seeker.
heard
That's a
when I
great
heard the
album.
drumming on that, I was like, wow,
blown
like,
away.
Wow, okay, this is nuts.
Matt
I never heard
Griner,
no
Matt Griner.
shit like this before.
Back in good old 2008.
And then my one buddy, this
Nine or whatever it was.
this one kid, Brandon Miner, I watched him play drums one day, and that's what got me into it. You know, I was like, man, this actually looks fun. And then I really got into it when I heard, like I said, August Burns Red. I heard Matt Griner, and I was like, man, I want to play drums like this. You know, so it's kind of it's kind of fucked up because like I learned how to play drums with a double pedal. You know what I mean? I didn't learn with a single pedal. So
This guy can't play slow.
yeah, I can't play.
That's not a
I
bad
can't
thing.
play a simple beat for the life of me. If you ask me to, it's not gonna happen.
He can't play like
All you
Living
gotta do
After
is
Midnight.
Like sound check,
Judas
what
Priest.
snare drum? You're like,
Yeah, snare drum.
We do have a save that thought. We do have a phone call. Dave, do you know how to work the phones tonight?
last week we kept on
Last
getting.
week it was like a sign for the band from Aliens just not to talk.
You were on the Metal Experience with Disrupting the Abacus. Who is this? Hello?
Dave, you fucked the phones up again. There's no one on the line.
Hola.
I plugged him in this time. I put him on hold.
Hello,
I plugged him in this time. I swear.
caller. You are on the Metal Experience.
Hello, caller.
Hello.
Jesus, I just had him like down 2 seconds ago.
Oh my!
I guess they don't want to talk.
Call
Do
back.
you know who they
Call
were?
back. Don't be scared.
It's 773.
You won't call back. You won't call back.
3341. I do apologize that this is not you.
Hello?
This is Dave talking up.
Hello? I heard something.
There we go.
This is hello. Hi, we have life on the other line.
Hello.
This is the Metal Experience. Who is this?
This is Holly War Brigade.
Holly.
Oh, Holly. How are
Oh,
you?
snap.
Hi, Holly.
Oh, how you guys doing?
Oh, we're great.
good. How
We're
are
great.
you?
Having a good time over here.
Rocking the fuck out like you always do?
You know
Yes,
it.
we're moshing in this.
We're in this little booth just tearing the fuck out of it. Right
Throw him
now.
the hell
There's
down.
no
Yeah.
more windows. It's gone.
It's not a metal experience without a mosh, man.
Hell
Exactly.
I'm caught in one right now.
Caught in a mash.
You guys just
Nice,
played this
dude.
Sunday, didn't you? Hot dang.
Dang.
What? Yeah.
At the
We just
exit?
played the exit. Uh-huh. We
How-
played with Approaching Dawn.
How'd that go?
It went awesome, dude. There were like so many, well, there were a bunch of people there, and a bunch of people came out to support, and I mean, it was really good times. You know, we had a bunch of basically free merch from Pantera. They just sent it to us,
Awesome.
and we were handing out free merch to people
Wait,
and doing drawings.
What?
And
Pantera actually sent you merch?
yeah,
That's so
the
awesome.
All right.
company,
What?
the merch company and stuff.
Where's my shirt at, Holly?
What?
I only got a shirt, and I had to raffle for it.
We only need one.
What?
So we
I
only
had to
want one.
earn mine, man. I had to get drink tickets.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. Well, what's going on? What does the future hold for Hot Dang? What are you guys doing? What are you up to?
Oh man, the next time we have a show is actually going to be it's going to be on my birthday, the day of my birth,
Nice.
and it's going to be about a
day of
brew,
her
April
birth.
12th.
And Greg, you're working with Greg, the same guy we work with, Valentin, on our website. He was making a music video for one of your songs, right?
Yeah, he's
How's that
making a
coming?
lyric video for us. It's actually coming along really well. It's almost done towards the end, so
'Cause
pretty awesome.
Last time I
Yeah.
last time I talked to him, he's like,
Whoa.
I'm like, hey man, show me what you did so far, because I was over at his house. And he's like, all right, well, we only got 10 seconds done. I was like, you over there for like 6 hours? He's like, yeah, it takes forever. It's like, oh my god. I'm like, well,
Yeah,
good luck with that.
We worked really hard on that 10 seconds too.
Yeah.
It was like, blood, sweat, and tears.
Well, when it's done, definitely post
and,
on.
then we scrapped it.
Oh my God.
Well, when it's done, post on the Metal Experience, and we'll pass that bad boy around. I'm pretty stoked to see it too, because I know Greg does fabulous work. When you can get a
Heck
hold of
yeah.
him.
So who have you got in the studio tonight, guys?
Disrupting the Abacus.
Hi.
Hi. We did
Hi, Holly.
They're brutal
Hey.
as fuck.
What's going on?
nothing.
Just
When's your guys'
chilling.
next show?
Oh, man. Well,
You
we were
just
supposed to
missed it.
play May 9th, but it just got canceled. We were supposed to play a Bad Brew with It Lies Within. But
You just
So if you're looking for
Bad.
Disrupting the Abacus to play, hit them up and get them a show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Heck
Holly.
yeah. If I hear anything, I'll let you know, man.
yeah, hit us up.
I mean, I don't know. We're only playing one show in May ourselves. So we've got the one show in April, one show in May, and then we're
Well,
good.
hell, if
You
you're
have any
not playing
open-
a show and they're not playing a show, let's find a venue and put together a show. Metal Experience
Yeah,
will
we can do
sponsor.
that.
Metal
Let's
Experience
do it.
Chicago Metal Alliance.
I'm thinking we're in need of a Cobra Lounge
Heck
show.
yeah. Yeah, no, we'll figure it out. That sounds like a plan. We're not really looking to book until like July and after.
I don't
so.
care when it is and where it is. Let's do it.
Ooh, baby.
All right, when's the show again? No.
We'll figure it out. It's coming.
Sounding very enticing right now.
What the hell's going on?
Oh my goodness! But
Holly,
yeah,
if you have an
no, yeah, well-
opportunity or anybody has an opportunity, you need to drive down Milwaukee Avenue right now and tell us that these people are fucking in the car in front of us.
Yeah, we
I
need to-
think
we
they
need
are.
to
It's
know.
getting really
Yeah, it is,
steamy
it is,
in there.
it is.
They're fucking in there.
They're smoking.
This car is
Well, you know what?
really.
If there's not like
They're
a
either
car
smoking-
accident,
They're
keep
smoking
doing
or
it
cranking
hard.
their
I
brains
can't
out.
see anybody in
You
that
know?
car anymore, but I keep seeing somebody move up in front.
It's
back
Ernesto
seat and
Morales
front.
and
And now we're all watching.
Matt Growl. They're all just
Matt
They're
Growl.
listening.
Matt Growlett and Ernesto.
That's disgusting, man.
Baby.
Oh boy.
Oh my god, it's so
Wow.
Holy shit.
There's car porn in front of our.
Oh
okay.
man, I'm
Oh,
pissed
my
off.
goodness.
It's behind me.
I think
and
I think they just want us to watch or something. Cause
next time we go out, we should knock on the window. Hey guys, what are you doing in there?
next smoke break.
I'll just open the door and jump in. Like, what's up?
Right? Or, you
Hey,
know what
babe.
you need to do? Pull up next to it in a car and do like the Wayne's World, roll down the window,
Oh,
and
boy.
like, do you have any Grey
Grey
Poupon?
Poupon.
No, just sex cheese.
Gross.
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna throw up.
I'm gonna throw up.
Oh boy.
I'm
Well,
gonna
this
throw
has
up.
gotten
Doing
carried
that
away.
me,
I'm
baby.
sorry.
It's very inappropriate.
Well, thank you, Holly. We love you and we miss you and we will see you
Oh,
very
I
soon.
love you too, guys.
Bye, Holly.
Bye,
Have
Holly.
fun, everybody.
Hot dang!
Hot
Hot dang.
Bye.
That was a good one.
Bye.
I sent her a kiss.
All right.
I
so
heard it.
back
I thought
to
you were sending that to me.
influences.
Thank you, Holly.
That
I'll
was-
send it
that
to
was
everyone.
mine.
Vito, you played a very aggressive drum beat, thanks to August Burns Red.
That's true.
What?
All right.
Your influences.
Oh, yeah. Oh, because
Hold on. He subconsciously responded for a second, going, "That's true," and then he had no idea what the fuck.
Yeah, I
was
was like,
going
yes.
on.
I don't know what was
I
going
thought
on
I
in his
answered
mind.
you. I answered you in my
Did
head.
answer.
I was like, wait. Yes,
guy.
but yes, August Burns Red was my biggest
major
influence.
influence?
On a major influence on drumming. When I first started, at least,
So who are you listening to now?
Now,
Oh boy.
So many.
If I could have a ride in your car at this moment, who would be in your CD player?
Who's in your CD player?
well, before these guys took it out and put our 3 songs that we were going to bring here, Era's new album Augment was in my car.
Great
I
album.
fucking love that album.
What are you guys rocking in your cars?
I'm listening to Breakdown of Sanity Mirrors. Great band from Sweden.
Reason?
I believe I got the first Chelsea Grin EP and Circle of Contempt's full length in my car right now.
Oh yeah.
Like those guys too.
Oh yeah.
I like that, yeah.
I was looking for a second. I haven't heard anybody else do
Wow.
that.
Like,
It's very weird.
But
You
yeah,
You guys need to do this back and forth. You wouldn't know the difference.
Very weird. When you did it, I was like, "Is that Echo?" For
When you did it, when you did it,
wow.
when you did it, I was like, oh my god, someone else does that. That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Dude, thank God
boy.
Jason's not here because we'd all be doing it.
Oh my god.
He's listening to us right now doing it.
Yeah, he's like,
oh,
this is
oh
funny.
yeah,
This is funny.
Oh boy.
yeah, I want to join in.
Jason, now's the time to call in.
Jason, you should call in and all, yeah. You're listening.
773-657-3341. Just
Call us,
Ernesto,
buddy.
Matt, I know you guys are out there.
yeah, just don't throw up on the phone. That'd be gross. I don't want to hear you.
Yeah, he's all sick.
Look at that car unsteamed. There's just
Yeah,
one lonely
right?
woman
She's
just
just like
chilling.
looking at us
Jesus.
like.
That was over quickly.
That was weird.
Dude dipped out on her quick, bro.
Whoa.
Oh, so hey, Andy, tell us about your influences, bro.
You know,
Oh my god, she was headbanging for a second. I was like, what the fuck's going on? What is she doing? I'm sorry.
She's
Andrew,
rocking out.
You're like infatuated with that
Yeah,
girl.
leave her alone.
It's
Voyeur.
very weird. I don't know what the fuck is going
Look at the
on.
wall or something for a few minutes.
Oh boy.
Look at severe weather report.
Yeah.
I honestly was really big into video game music, believe it or not, growing up.
Like Vomitron?
No, just like straight music from video games, video
Just
game
had the
soundtracks,
Mario
Final
theme
Fantasy
song on
Mario's,
repeat.
Mega Man's, all the
You ever
classic epic.
you ever heard of
8-bit.
Vomitron?
No, I've never heard.
Dave,
Oh, man.
Google
Well,
it. YouTube.
Vomitron, they play.
Vomitron. The
I
word
think that's a
vomit
Mega
and
Man
then Tron.
theme song. It's a metal band. I believe they're from Chicago, and they were playing a bunch of theme songs, but just fucking brutal metal versions of it.
Like Power Glove.
Right, yeah, like Power Glove,
Glove.
Arm Cannon, Year 2000.
There's a lot of video
There's
game
tons of
bands.
video game
Power
cover
Man
bands that I actually
5000.
started listening to.
Power Man.
That's not a
Spider. Rob's old
Before
brother.
I even got
They have a
into
new CD
metal.
coming out. I really want to go see them. Anyways,
I actually listened to a lot of 311 and Incubus in my early days, and I slowly got into, like this guy said, As I Lay Dying caught my attention back,
what a band.
back in the 08 era.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Some real metalheads right
I
there.
found Haste the Day.
Wait, was it Rob in that car
was
making it
Rob.
all steamy?
Rob got a haircut. No,
Rob's
he
getting his
came in-
bang on. Then he's like,
He
all
came
right.
in a car called Gift of Hope.
He got a fade in that car. That's what I mean.
All right. Anyways, did you find that band, Dave? Vomitron.
Vomitron.
He probably doesn't know how to spell
No,
it.
I
He
got
has no
it.
idea. Okay.
Play it- play it
show
real
him
quick.
Vomitron. Maybe he'll get back into this.
Whenever you're ready. All right, skip through it a little bit.
Oh, wait, yeah, there's like an intro track here.
Your mom's like an intro trick. All right, a little bit.
Oh yeah. That's right up our alley. This is it right here.
These guys are so awesome.
There's actually another band out in New Mexico called the Mini Bosses. Have you guys heard of them?
we've heard of
actually,
them.
It's
Mini
another
Bosses
band
are
that I
dope.
got into back in the day.
I actually like Power Glove a lot. I think they're
Nice.
very sick.
This Vomitron's been around for a long time. I haven't even said their name in forever.
I
but
never heard of them
Vomitron's
until I
the
was like-
shit.
I thought it was an actual game at first.
They're the shit.
I thought you were talking about Voltron.
Voltron.
I love those guys.
I love those
I
guys.
love those guys.
No, they all morph and make that big ass thing.
You talking about Power Rangers?
All right, well, thank you, Dave. That
Thanks for the epic.
I want to fucking go home and listen to some Vomitron, but I really want to hear some more Disrupting the Abacus. Oh, we got another phone call.
I hope it's Jason.
I hope it's Jason too, and he's going, yeah.
Oh man.
Put him through, Dave.
It's Rob.
It's Rob.
Hey,
Put him
Rob.
through. Hey, Rob.
Well, I'll do that. Hey, Rob.
Hey, Rob.
Rob.
Hey, how's it going, Rob?
Rob,
We just saw you.
Going on, guys?
Where did you go? Oh.
What up, though?
What's
No,
It
what?
was good, Doc.
Oh my God.
you got a
I was
haircut?
gonna turn my lights and sirens on that car if those people were still in
Why
it.
do you have lights and sirens on that
Dude,
car?
I think they were banging.
Yeah, they were.
I don't want the whole world to know what I do for a living, but you know what I do.
I know what you do.
I don't know what you do,
Okay,
Rob. What do
You're
you
the
do?
Grim Reaper.
I seen it. I think they were banging in there.
Yeah, that car you were talking about, they were in there for a while, just sitting out there, and it was getting real steamy, and then we're like, all right, they're
They
doing
must have
something
thought
awesome
that
in
you
there.
were a cop and they saw you coming. And
Yeah,
they
they're
were
like, all right,
Yep.
paddy wagon, fuck.
They don't. They're gone.
Morgan's like, someone should drive by and honk or do something.
That's
Oh,
good.
yeah,
You
Holly.
totally heard it.
Holly.
Good. You
And I
stopped
was
those
like-
kids
I was
from
like-
banging.
I was like, wait a second. I think I'm coming up on Milwaukee. I was like, oh, fuck yeah.
Hey, kid, stop banging. You got a Grey Poupon?
Perfect timing, Rob. Perfect timing. Nice haircut, by the
Yeah.
way.
About 30 seconds earlier, it would have
Looking
been awesome.
studly.
So just wanted to call you guys, say the metalexperience.com is looking freaking awesome.
Thank
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you to Greg. He's been...
We can
Oh,
reach
dude.
him.
Yeah, when I can
do, 'cause,
fucking reach that guy.
Greg doesn't do anything unless you like badger him for like 10, 15 days.
I have
for,
to
like,
stand
20
over
hours
his
a day.
shoulder.
It's been 3 weeks.
Yeah. That guy's so hard to get a hold of now. He's like, well,
We
it's
love
almost
you,
done,
Greg.
so...
You got to be better at communicating with life.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
He
love
lives
that guy,
with us
though.
like Friday through Wednesday of every week. He lives with us.
He lives with you?
Yeah, well, no, he doesn't live with us, but we go and pick him up on Fridays. We go to shows, and then on Sunday and Monday we like upload all our stuff, work on the website, and all that good stuff.
All right. Well, when he
So-
receives a text message, you tell him if it's from Luco, he better be responding.
Well, what does the Chicago Metal Alliance got coming up?
Chicago Metal Alliance has, I don't know, I think I have a break coming up because I'm about to quit if I don't get a fucking break. But I don't know. Actually,
That's what I told my band members.
No, we're
I
going to
don't-
kick you out.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Three
Fight
years
words.
hard, and I tried to take a break like every 6 months, and I could not get a break for 3 years. So
Well, hopefully you're able to get that quick break in, and then we very much want to do co-sponsor
Yes,
shows
yes,
coming
yes.
this summer. Yeah, we were just talking to Holly. We love the Chicago Metal Alliance.
I have a huge show we are putting. Well, we have two huge shows. We have one on June 7th and one on September 6th that we're trying to put together with multiple stages and many, many bands.
No way.
Can we sponsor?
Sounds good.
Can we hang out?
So,
Can we give away free stuff?
Oh my God! Tell us more.
I heard Bjork's going to be there.
Hey,
York.
Luco's got to wear this Elmhurst police shirt I'm going to buy for him.
Oh my God!
Elmhurst.
I was not too happy with the Elmhurst Police Department the other day.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
Who was that guy? Because you posted that funny thing, and the guy's like, must have been someone from York High School got caught with pot or something. And I'm like, I want to be like, did you look at my fucking picture, man? With that fucking manly mustache? You think I'm a freshman in high school? The picture I have on Facebook, I have the fucking manliest mustache you could ever imagine. It's like Magnum PI on my face.
Tom Selleck, like
Tom
mustache.
Selleck.
Jeez, that's a man's mustache.
And this guy's like, must be a freshman in high school. I'm like, freshmen in high school don't grow mustaches like that, my friend.
Don't grow that
Yeah.
nice.
I had a pretty
Well,
sick
I will
year.
arm wrestle him,
Adrian had this.
And
and then
I
I'll
had
kiss
this
him.
freshman year.
Right in the cheek.
grown scrub.
Oh God.
I look like a 30-year-old.
Thank you. That was
Hey, I seen that.
yeah. That's
All right, guys. Well, before I get arrested, I'm gonna let you guys go. Have a great night. And
We love you, Rob.
guys.
Have a good one, man. Take it easy. Don't get arrested out there.
You better be keeping me posted about those shows.
All right, I will. Take it easy.
that.
Fuck the police.
So I don't know.
Police.
I don't know
Police.
who.
No, it's supposed to be fuck the police.
Alright, cool.
Fuck the police.
When they made that, I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And I was reading it. I'm like, "Ah, well, all right." Now hopefully I don't get more heat on me from the police.
Oh,
Jeez, wow, that was a laugh.
Fuck the Elmhurst Police Department.
That picture in there, I clearly have a giant mustache, and I look like the epitome of what you would think of a
All
man.
I see is a mustache from this
yeah.
distance.
Yeah.
It's just one giant mustache.
There's
A
another
mustache
one.
and eyeballs.
There's blowing up over here.
Mustache and eyeballs.
Put them through.
You're on with the metal experience, Lugo Blaze, Morgan Danielle with Disrupting the Abacus. Who is this?
This is Matt Growl.
Yeah, you little bitch.
Shit just got real in here.
What up, man?
What's up, dog?
I got to make this real quick because I'm actually at work right now. I just want to say, so fucking deal with it.
Don't fucking do Hey, we love you, dog.
Hey, man, we know we love you, dog. As King all day.
Yes, this is
What
our
are
buddy
you,
Matt
gang?
from As King. I'm sure you guys are well aware who this gentleman is.
Oh yeah.
Matt Growl.
I just saw a post that you're playing a show June 11th at the Cobra Lounge. I'm considering going.
We are.
That's
I didn't know about that, motherfucker.
Yeah, man.
Well,
How can you
guess
never
what?
share anything with us?
Call Facebook.
What shows does Ass King have coming up, dude?
June 11th, we're playing Cobra Lounge, Legions Around.
Woo.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, I heard of those guys. Those guys are good.
We're
Brutal.
playing out in Allers Pig Bash, about 4.5 hour drive in Indiana.
Woo!
A pick bash.
Pig bash.
Pig
Pig
Oink
bash.
oink, piggy piggies.
So where is this taking place?
I want to join that.
All right.
Anything else coming up, Matt?
When is this pig bash? I didn't get the info.
That's June 20th in
Indiana.
You're playing a Friday? Out in
Boo,
Boo-Foo?
Indiana,
Boofoo.
Boofoo.
with our boys Black for Tomorrow. We got a tour lined up in September. We're doing
No way.
Well, definitely keep
5
us
states in
posted.
6 days. 5
Nice.
days in 6 days.
Wow.
With Project Independent.
That's awesome. Congrats.
But I do have to go before I get fired.
No,
So-
don't
Won't
get
get
fired.
fired.
We love you, Matt. Keep on rocking.
Bye, Matt.
Everyone check out.
We'll see you later, buddy.
Peace out, guys.
Bye.
Everyone check out As King. The shit. They're actually across the hallway
Literally.
They're literally our neighbors.
neighbor.
Our neighbors.
And that's how we met you guys more, I guess, formally. I don't know if we'd call that formally because we were all very intoxicated.
I was
but-
not there. I was probably at work, miserable.
I'm probably at work.
We were all very much under the influence
I
when
probably
we
would have been
met.
having fun if I was.
Became
We
further
got a nice
under
little
the
tight knit
influence.
of bands over at our jam spot, the Rock Spot.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Damnation.
That
place is the
As
shit.
King.
Really keep it.
You know,
Yeah.
Those are our
Tree
guys.
Stay,
Damnation, As King. We're really tight with those guys. We're good friends with them. You know, since they came there.
And
you
both
know, we've been
both
cool with
bands
them.
have been on the show previous. As
Yeah.
King once, Damnation's been on twice. You know what pisses us off though is we've had Damnation on twice, and they've been on. You know, the first time was a long time ago, and we try and actually make out to every single band
And the
that's
shows
ever been
that we
on
end
the
up
show.
going to, they
and
end
they're
up canceling
yeah, they're every
every
show they're like, oh,
time.
we're canceling, or they're playing on a night where have
guys
something else
can't go.
scheduled. So it's like, fuck, man, we've been trying to see Damnation for so
happens.
long.
Damn
we
you,
just need
Damnation.
to we just
Damn
need
you.
we
Yeah,
just
what the
need
hell,
to book a
Ernesto?
show with
Just
them.
come to the spot. You can see
Hey,
them all the
Ernesto,
time.
get your ass off the couch.
We
Get
just
your
need
ass
to
up
book
here
a
back
show
to the
with
metal
them.
experience.
Boom.
Yeah, Ernesto. Ernie, what you do? Ernie, what you do?
here we go.
That's for Ernesto. I hope you're listening, man. These guys want to see you. Don't cancel anymore.
Yeah, stop canceling. It's not cool.
We
Or
actually played,
before you book a show, call us up. Be like, hey, yeah, is this work? They work for you guys? And we're like,
Well,
you're good.
in all honesty, I'm sure in the near future you guys are going to be seeing a show with us as King and Damnation. We're going to be
That'd be
booking a
fucking
lot
awesome.
We're going to be booking a lot of triple.
If you
know,
cancel
gigs.
that
Triple
show,
threats.
I
Yeah.
will be
That
so
would be a
pissed at
triple
you.
threat of awesomeness.
Yes.
we
Definitely
did,
keep us
boys.
posted
we
on
did
that.
play with them at Bobby McGee's last summer. We had a great time.
Yeah, it was
us,
awesome.
Damnation, as King, Bare Knuckle Conflict from St. Louis, and I think that
I
was
think that was
it.
it,
But
yeah,
we had a
because the
good
other bands
time, man.
can't-
We
the other
opened up
bands
the
dropped.
set. It was fun, man.
Well, let's do another block
do it.
of disrupting
block
the.
them.
It's actually not block. It's a triangle.
It's a try.
Of this,
Oh yeah, he's right.
My memory
A
may not be as fast.
triumphant.
This
I believe
time.
it's
Triumphant.
Yeah,
disrupting the abacus. What
Power.
what are the next three songs?
got
Absolute
Absolute
Zero.
Backblade.
Back-
Victor has no
and From
idea.
Ash.
He's
From Ash.
just-
Vito.
You okay there, Vito?
He's just zoning
I
out.
think you keep calling.
I was
She keeps calling you weird names. Victor,
Victor.
Stevie.
Call him Victor.
She called him Jimmy
Stevie.
once tonight. I'm like, what the shit?
I'm
And
so bad.
what was the?
We got
I'm so
Hey,
bad
just call
with
him,
names.
Dave, what are they? Dave can read them off. What are they, Dave?
All right, so we got
Phone call.
Absolute Zero.
A phone call.
Blackade, Absolute Zero, and From Ash.
Well, let's do it. Disrupting
There's
the
a
abacus.
phone
Fucking
call.
brutal.
There's
It's
a
not.
phone-
No, there
It's not.
isn't. I
It's
messed
just on
that
there.
up.
Jeez. Let's
All
do
right,
it.
there you
Disrupting
go.
the abacus.
Let's
Boom.
do it.
You're listening to The Metal Experience.
We've assembled a collection of bands who have drummers.
I do magic.
Oh, it's easy if you try, Dick. Now sit back and listen.
Woo!
So
and we
fucking deal with it.
Yeah.
I love it. That's my favorite line. I love that song.
Actually, Andy
Best
wrote that line.
Band chant
that's the only
ever.
lyric- the only
So
lyric I
fucking deal with it.
The only lyric I contributed.
Actually, that's the only swear in the whole album.
Yeah,
I believe.
of course.
I don't
yeah,
fucking
me.
care. That is
It
fucking
stands
awesome.
out. It really stands out.
So we heard a four for we heard a solid block. What were those 4 songs we actually heard?
That was
Backblade.
Backlade, Absolute Zero from Ash and Mandra.
There you go.
No,
Mandragora.
sorry, it's not Mandra.
Throwing a bone,
That's
throwing a
our
bone.
name for that. It's Throwing
That's
a
the,
Bone.
that's the old name for the song.
Now, the album artwork on this is fucking brutal.
brutal.
So what?
Thank you.
Where'd you guys get that done? Who made that for you?
I did a little searching online. I got the logo itself done by a guy named Justin Bryant called 1126 Art Studio. That's the only way you could really find it on Facebook. 1126 Art Studio. The guy who did our album artwork, his name is Ben Mota of Axis Design. I also found them on Facebook.
You should see the you should see the original drawing, what Andy drew
Oh,
on Kid
boy.
Pics for
Oh,
the
man.
for the.
It looks like a
he had the
3-year-old
idea and
drew
he
it.
drew it up on like
An MS Paint drawing of
Yeah.
what I wanted the album to look like, and it
That's
just looks
how-
like a stick drawing of like.
you should really see
that,
it.
you know, and he literally
if
made
you've
that
seen it,
off
you
what
wouldn't
I
even
gave
believe
him.
Don't
it.
worry,
you
we'll
playing
be
draw
posting.
something?
We'll be posting that.
Yeah, I'll post it on the band page today. Just
That's
to
He
awesome.
like
Just to show you guys.
he
But,
drew
uh,
something.
It's hilarious.
But
Guess what it is.
we gave Ben the idea of what we wanted, and he really ran with it and made an awesome.
Yeah,
awesome
Now,
It's
to
really-
describe what people obviously can't see it. They're listening on the radio. What is the cover? Describe it to
pretty
me.
much just a city. We got there's fire in the foreground. There's a vortex in the sky. There's a small.
It looks like
vortex.
maybe
It's like a
in a-
cataclysm.
It's all-
Yeah,
It's a
it's all-
city under cataclysm.
Maybe an apocalypse. Just
It's kind of left up
destruction,
to
just
the
destruction.
It's up to
the listener
listener
to
to
decide what's
decide,
going
you
on.
know.
The city. on it
What's
is London.
arriving.
The viewer. The viewer.
It just feels
You're
very
kind of
arriving.
apocalyptic, kind of.
The title of the album is Arrival, The Arrival. So I mean, it really just feels like something's coming. That's the best way I could put it as for the album title. Something's
My
coming.
ears were coming through the whole time I was listening to that.
Oh, boy.
Buzzing.
Well, that's good.
I like
The album art, the city on the album art is London.
It's actually London.
We love London.
We
You know,
love
we
London.
don't
We don't want to see London.
You don't want to
burn.
give the wrong impression.
Yeah.
It just happened to be the best looking
I
city
swear
to
that
burn.
dude just walked past. And he
The
just
funny
walked
thing
back.
about that is Jason, our vocalist, his mom is from England.
She's
and,
the one that busted us out about it.
She's like, Jason, why is London burning on your album?
And yeah, that was.
we
funny.
didn't
That's how
ask
we
for
found
the
out.
city to be London. It's just whatever he
Yeah.
chose. But it's an
Sorry,
awesome album
London.
cover. He
Oh,
did.
sorry, London.
He did an excellent job, and we were really happy with it. And also the guy who did our logo, man, he really busted his ass and gave us a really awesome
Yeah,
logo.
real
Yeah, I'm very
nice.
happy.
We didn't want it to.
logo,
We
man.
wanted it to be like metal looking, but not like where you can't read it.
Yeah.
We didn't want to go to that black death metal route where
I
you
guess
can't really read
that's,
it.
That's like gonna be our logo. Like a lot of bands, they change it up and stuff. But
We're-
we got a good one.
We probably will
We're
make a
actually
crest,
going to be
though.
creating a DTA stamp
Like
of
a-
some sort,
like
just a
kind of like a crest,
DTA
yeah.
new
Yeah,
logo.
instead of a whole name,
That's going
you
to
know.
be in the works sometime, pretty soon. So.
like big ass varsity letters. Who said that? The other day?
I think it was
We're
Ernesto.
gonna make a varsity
big,
jacket.
Ernesto.
Big dumbass varsity letters. He said. DTA.
That ain't happening.
It'll go along with our basketball shorts. So you can
Oh,
look
Nice.
like
yeah.
a metalhead
I'm
jock.
so in.
I am stoked to hear the new stuff and actually own the physical copy and check out all the sweet artwork on there. Dave, you know what time it is. Let's do it.
Now it's time for
Hey man, look what I found!
Only on the Metal Experience.
Good luck pronouncing this place.
We have this week from Never Sleep Again from
Yup.
Varazdin, North Croatia.
Fuck you.
Croatia.
Oh, yeah, with the song Won't Fade Away. Let's check it out.
Fucking deal with it.
Yeah.
This is not rock and roll.
You're goddamn right.
This is the Metal Experience, and now back to Morgan and Luco.
And we just heard from Varazdin, North Croatia. The band Never Sleep Again.
They were sick.
I actually really enjoyed it.
With the
That was
song
awesome.
Won't Fade Away. Check them out on Facebook. They are bad ass. We are still here with Disrupting the Abacus for about another 15 minutes. And Morgan, it's all you.
If I can figure out how to work this.
It's a
hold on
double click
second.
action.
Double click action.
A local roundup with Morgan on the Metal Experience.
Dun, dun. Hey, I'm at volume control right now. That was the perfect transition ever.
Boom.
I am so awesome. All right, well, check it out. We were at a couple shows this past weekend, so shout outs to, we saw Deity Disfigured, Purge, Tanzan, and Devangelist. They actually played at this out of nowhere bar called the Irish Mill out in Mundelein. It was fucking awesome.
Badass show.
Badass show. So definitely check all of them out on Facebook. And then we also saw on Sunday, Miles from Exile did their show with a brand new singer.
They killed it. Killed it.
Oh my God.
At Regis.
Very impressive. We
Yeah.
are very excited to hear their new stuff. They're at the Nook right now recording their third album. So
with the Nook.
they should be back on our show sometime this summer after it gets released. So definitely keep a lookout for that. And we also saw 3 Hour Catalyst. They will be on our show. Hold on, let me look this up. The date's not in my head yet. But they were awesome. They will be on our show. Dun, dun, dun.
Well, what else
I'll tell you in just a second.
What else you got for us?
3 Hour Catalyst is going to be on our show May 20th. So
Well, there you
definitely
go.
check them out.
Soon.
I have hair in my mouth from this microphone that Dave's been sucking on.
Gross.
All right. Biomimic, looking for a keyboardist still, and Depremacy's still looking for a drummer. Hatestorm Annihilation, in dire need of a bassist. Worms looking for a drummer, and Inker the Ocean looking for a vocalist. I don't know if anybody else knows, but the Battle of the Bands for Warped Tour is happening right now online. You can go to battleofbands.com to vote for your city's unsigned band to get put onto Warped Tour. Are you guys doing it?
No, but our boys Orinoco are.
Hey, we are now.
Orinoco!
Orinoco.
Hey,
Orinoco!
Hey, just throwing it out there. You know, we can use a keyboardist also. Anybody wants?
You keyboardist now needed for Disrupting the Abacus. I'm going to type that in right now.
Big possibility.
Disrupting the Abacus.
If you could do vocals too, that'd be great.
For
Sound like Joe from Born of
keyboardist
Osiris.
and possible new vocalist. It's on here, so next
Not
week.
new background vocalist.
No,
and background vocalist.
Not new vocals.
Jeez, Morgan. You're starting some shit. Starting some shit.
Vocal
Just
list.
just me.
Keyboards and blame me.
But definitely
blame
check
me.
out the Battle of Bands. Vote for your city's favorite unsigned band and watch them
Jesus,
open up for a
Morgan.
bunch of signed bands. I was kidding. I was kidding.
Well, I hope Jason isn't
Jason's
upset.
at home like, what the fuck happened?
All right, this divided
I got
world.
sick one day and this happens.
The end of March is happening, and this divided world still has Metal Mustache March going on right now. You can head to their Facebook wall, submit your beard and mustache pictures, and have your friends vote, and the winner gets a free CD and bragging rights that they have an epic mustache or beard. Marina City released their new single Lost Boys of their upcoming EP called Chimera. Check it out now. It's on their Facebook page. Their EP gets released April 22nd. American Standards, the hardcore punk band from Arizona, have just released new merch. You can check out their Kickstarter and Facebook for more info. Koozies and stickers for those that ordered the Hunger Hands EP off of that. Download for free. Tanzan released a new EP. We actually got a few free CDs for those that see us at shows that we can hand it to them. It is
Or punch it into their
awesome.
face.
Definitely check that out. Skull Pin from Tucson, Arizona have a free download up right now on their Facebook page of their debut album till the end of March. It's a free deal, so definitely share it with all your fellow metalheads. And Embrace the Agony from Brooklyn, New York have new shirts available for $10. Check out the hot chick sporting the T and the tits on the chick on their upcoming EP, Fractured Existence.
Did you say tits?
I said
They're just showing her
tits.
boobs?
Oh, we love boobs.
I mean, it's a little bit covered with tape, but it's tits.
I mean,
It's
I
tits.
get the gist. So
Yeah. Tits,
All
chicks,
right.
metal, it works. As King has their self-titled EP up on their Bandcamp right now for free. Donations expected if you can. Either way, download it, share it, enjoy, and new stuff will be coming soon. Sunday on Corey Rocks Your World, Skullfogger is going to be on with Corey, and definitely check them out. They have some shows coming up, including they will be on the Metal Experience. Hold on, I will tell you when. So while I pull that up, definitely check out Kemi and the Metal Deli. She's still doing if bands or people show up wearing her shirt to the Days of the Doomed Fest in Milwaukee on June 20th and 21st. She will buy you a drink. But definitely check out what she's got going on. She interviews great bands from around the country, around the state. Skullfogger is going to be on our show June 24th. Skullfogger. Definitely check that out.
Wait,
and
what?
Skullfogger.
Fogger?
Fogger.
Oh,
if you
okay.
know a Skullfucker, definitely let us know. I'd like to get them on the show too. And the last.
So you fuck skulls. Let's talk about this for the next 2 hours. Be weird.
Probably could. I mean,
And the last announcement, check out Alliance Printing, the official printer of the Metal Experience. They do stickers, they do flyers, they do anything that you ask them to, really. They'll print
they're awesome.
decals for your car.
Very easy
you know?
to work with. And
Absolutely.
awesome,
Great prices,
awesomeness.
great business.
What's his
Corey
name?
Rocks
Bob?
Your World. He
Bob?
does
I
MHX
think his name
Radio,
is
the
Bob,
Metal
if I
Experience.
recall.
You can find Alliance Printing up on our Facebook page, and if you're looking for flyers and
TheMetalExperience.com.
yeah, absolutely. On the website, we have all the past shows that we've done. This show will be up
Links
there.
to every band affiliated with has been on
That has
or we've
been
played
on.
for the
Unsigned Band Pick of the
Unsigned
Week.
Band Pick of the Week. You can find all of their past episodes and links to their Facebooks and or webs pages
Yep.
that's sweet.
and everything the Metal Experience is up to, where we're going, shows we've been to, shows we're going to.
Next show that we
and
will
all
be
that
at
good stuff.
is going
Bands
to be
come on,
next
future
week. We are going to be out at Mojo's. We're going to be seeing Epitasis, Knife to Gunpoint, Rivers of Nile, Fallujah, Oceano, Broken Hope. They're going to be playing at Mojo's.
Our boys in Rivers of Nile, those guys are the shit.
Yeah, buddy. We're bringing you beer. On April 4th. Yeah. They still haven't responded to me. They're probably just drunk. But
Still.
they did ask. For those that want to be on Rivers and Nile's guest list, check this out. If you bring them, they're asking for your city's or your state's home brewed beer.
Sixer.
If you bring it to them and you meet up with them before the show, they'll be put on the guest list. So definitely check them out. And any other announcements that
That's
I'm
all
missing?
Morgan's got. Well,
That's all I got.
One more
I'm out of
time, why don't we
breath.
go?
Thanks, Morgan.
You're welcome.
Where anyone could find all the Disrupting the Abacus everything.
Your best bet is to honestly just
Google
Disrupting the Abacus. But we're
I'll take you everywhere you want to go.
Buy the CD off Bandcamp. I just did. It's fucking awesome.
Thank you, by the way.
Bandcamp.com, Disrupting the Abacus.
Yeah, check it out. Buy
Great
it.
deal.
Share it with your friends. You know,
Share it with your mom.
Listen to it for free.
Hey, if your mom
do
likes
whatever you
metal,
want.
just let her check it out.
Your grandma, your auntie, don't matter.
And when will the do you know estimated time of when the actual
What's
hard
that
copies
ETA?
of the,
You know what? We were supposed to have them 2 weeks ago, and you know,
But
I can't
everything
even,
went south.
maybe
so.
maybe 4 weeks
we
from
had
now.
some quality
so
issues.
very soon.
I wish I could tell you because we had.
I wish we could tell
I
you
expected
exactly
to have
when.
these 2 months ago, and we've had some quality issues, and I don't want to make sure.
But
these
we're
aren't just
gonna-
garbage,
we're gonna
you know.
keep
I
it
wanna actually be
updated.
able to give someone something nice and that's gonna not.
Well,
have-
keep us updated. Also, we'll
Definitely.
announce it on the show
For sure.
But it was a pleasure and an honor to
man,
have you
thanks for
guys
having
on.
us,
This
man.
fucking
It was
CD
I
sounds
had,
having
I had a
us.
blast tonight.
badass.
We have 2 songs left to play of Disrupting the Abacus. We're going to try to
Awesome.
get through both, but if not, the song that I'm going to push play on right now is called Rejuvenate.
And then
that
what is the
correct?
song
Oh my
after
gosh.
This
that would be
it's our
Disrupting the
namesake.
our
Abacus. Our
namesake.
namesake
It's actually
song.
called
that?
Disrupting
You guys,
the
all
Abacus.
three of you guys are. You guys are funny. You guys are funny.
Well, check us out next week. If I can find the band, I will tag them for next week. Right now, I can't find a Facebook page.
One
They
more-
are called Dead Reckoning.
Well, one more time, check out Disrupting the Abacus and Never Sleep Again from Varesden,
Croatia.
North
Croatia.
Croatia.
Aisha.
I must break you.
I'm like,
All right.
Sorry.
leave on a
Let's
strong
do
note.
it.
Rejuvenate.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.